Right, today's Sea Talk is here in Twickenham with Meat and Deep at this very quirky store, as explained by Meat earlier. It's the quirkiness of this store that makes this store the heart of the community. So Deep, introduce your store. Firstly, I'm going to say this is ShopKeeper Deep, famous on social media. Explain your store and how long have you been here?
Well, this is the store called Meat and Deep, named after my brother and me. My brother's name is Meat and I'm Deep. And we've been here for 40 years. My parents have had the shop for 40 years, since they were teenagers. And me and my brother, we help out now. It's a real family business, you know, we love it. It's part of our life, and it's our front lounge, you know, this shop, everything happens here. So yeah.
Wow. And you spoke earlier and you were telling us about, you know, how active you are on social media as well, with what you do with different brands and how you make your social media into. Tell us, you have people travelling there from afar, don't you?
That's right, yes. I think it's really great to make use of social media. I've got a comedy channel, like you said, called ShopKeeper D. And I didn't know that being a shopkeeper in Twickenham, I'd be able to reach the entire world and make people smile in other parts of the world, like in Australia, and just give a bit of happiness to them. I talk about brands of things that we sell, but I use them in entertaining ways. So I make up songs and I use things like brands like the Nice Biscuits or the Extra Chewing Gum, things like that in the song, in the poem, to put a message of peace out there, and people share it around the world, and people come and see me. There's been people that have travelled from Australia, from America, from all over really, just to take a picture with me. It's quite funny, if I leave and just walk up the road, quite often people will stop and they'll get off a bus and say, can I just take a selfie with you, or are you ShopKeeper D? And I'll say, yeah, sure. And I just love spreading good messages, you know, kindness. I talk about little things like don't kill ants and put talcum powder where they come to stop them without harming them, or use humane mouse traps. Just a bit of compassion and help people change the way they think. So I love using this shop as a bit of a stage to try and shape the way people think in a more positive way, to make the world a bit more nicer, a bit more compassionate.
And we've seen this morning while we've been here, and we're joined today with the lovely team from CCP. And it's a real true village community feel here, isn't it? Everyone knows everyone.
Definitely.
And you've got that buzz going on in store with your local community. We've just seen an elderly gentleman just walk out here, and he was just like, the stuff he's coming out with was really, really good. We
love making sure that everybody feels like they're part of the family. They shouldn't feel like they're coming to do a shop. Obviously we're a business, so it helps us, but we want people to come in and feel like they're leaving with more than what they came in for, and hopefully leaving with something, with a smile on their face, and just leaving a little bit inspired about life or something. We often play chanting music in here, we put incense on, and people say it feels like coming into a temple. You know, sometimes on a Friday night, my brother will put on other tunes like disco tunes, and we put little lights around, and people say, oh, I can just come here for my Friday nights. You know, we want people to feel like this is a community lounge. It's not our shop, it's their shop. And you know, if they want to talk about something, they can talk to us about anything. You know, sometimes people talk to us about their marriage problems. You know, sometimes they talk to us about really serious issues they've had, you know, psychologically and things. And sometimes they just talk about their favourite flavour of Coca-Cola, you know, or something like that, a new drink that's come out, and what we think about it. So you know, it's really nice. And then the beauty of a shop like this is it's a microcosm of the world. You know, like one minute you can get somebody in here who's a 6-year-old little child talking about something, the next year you get a 96-year-old talking about the same thing, but the views are so different, and you get to hear views from around the world, and it really makes you rounder as a person.
So before we go into imports and chilled soft drinks, tell us about something you told us earlier about after 6 o'clock you have that 1 hour for your community where they speak to your mum and dad about whatever the issue is.
That's right, yeah. So during COVID we started off, my brother Meat came up with the idea to start off a talk line, and he said, you know, people are lonely, they're working from home, you know, and so he said, why don't we advertise on our social media that if anybody just wants to have a chat, you don't need to buy anything or talk about products, just ring us up and we're here for you. Because we worked from the shop, there's always one of us out of the 4 of my family, and we didn't know it would take off so well that even 5 years after COVID, people are still ringing up. And we allocated an hour, so we said between 6 and 7 the phone lines are free for anybody to call. It's just our shop phone line, so people call, and even if they're away sometimes, you know, people have gone to their daughter's house in Cornwall, they'll still call us and they'll say, I just wanted to say hi, and how, you know, how's your day, and you know, we'll start talking to them. And some people feel a bit embarrassed, I think, so they'll call up and they'll say something like, you can tell, you know, they want to chat, because it will be something very normal. They'll say something like, oh, you know, do you sell butter? And we'll be like, well, obviously all shops sell butter, you know? And then I'll be like, yeah, we've got some. They'll be like, okay, you know, and then they'll say, and just quickly, how are you? And I'll be like, well, I'm fine, how are you? And they'll be like, actually, this happened today. And I'll be like, so you want to have a little chat? And so like the butter was just like a reason. But we don't mind that. We quite like it. We prefer, my dad's always had an ethos where mum and dad were in the shop. And when they first opened it, they had a lot of conflict because they came in the 70s. And a lot of people kept telling them, can you go back to your own country? We don't really need your type here. And they never understood why. They went to their guru in the Swaminarayan temple in Easton and they said, what do we do? We're just trying to work. And the guru said, be kind, just simply be kind. He said, show kindness most to those people who least deserve it, because they're the ones who most need it. So then my mum and dad just went, well, we'll do that then. So they were kinder to the people who weren't kind to them. And in turn, people started to realise that these people aren't that bad, And then dad and mum taught us like that. Me and my brother, they said, yes, we've got a shop. Yes, we're here to make money. But really, dad said that what makes him the happiest was more people leaving the shop with a smile on their face rather than the till being overflowing. He said it helps, but he said I want people to be happy because we're only here for a short time in this world, and it's what you do for others that counts, because we believe in karma and kindness.
Let's bring your mum and dad into
so mum and dad, the ones that inspired us. So
into the interview.
Definitely.
And let's get some words from your mum and dad.
Well, my name is Panu Patel, and he's my husband, Sasi Patel, and I've got two boys, Nit and Dev, and we own the shop, and we give the name Nit and Dev Musician from my boys as well. But the shop is very important for us as well as other people as well, because lots of people, they need sort of like a convenience store to talk each other, we're making money. We are here to make the money, but as well as we have to explain each other, learn from each other. This is our shop, but my living room, sitting room, eating room, everything, dining room, everything is this shop. Lot of decisions we take from school to the college and university in this shop, and we involve lots of customers as well, and say, what do you think? Which school is good? And they say, oh yeah, this and this. So like that conversation, we got lots of things, and health issue, lots of health issue. Well, we are got lots of ups and downs and health issues. So we asking them, got this, what do you think about that? And what can we do about that? And things like that, So more sometimes I like to talk to the customer, because they are not my community, but they are my family.
Yes.
And sometimes some things you can't share with the family, but you can share with the customer.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what we do, and that's what I think to do as well.
Oh, well done. It's not just a convenience store, it's a community. It's more like your community place that you're providing the service for everyone, right?
Everyone, yeah.
And how many years have you been here for now?
42 years.
42 years.
And the boys have been in the business for how long now?
Oh, my older son is working, but the younger one is helping since pandemic.
Oh.
And
because I was running the shop, and he says he lost his job, and he says I lost my job, so Daddy, we want to retire now, sell the shop. I said no, shop is good, because nice and everything is good. And he says then I'm not going to work, I help you here, because you are mommy and daddy, you are a bit old now.
Yeah.
So they both educated.
Both helping now.
Yeah, they're helping.
Saturday, Sunday, my older son helps.
Yeah. Yeah, both helping.
Wow.
That's why we're running.
And they're helping us as well as customers as well. Lots of things they would question. I said, I got this question, and they know who have to ask. There's if something relation or families, they talk to me. Something to him, then money wise, or which bank is good, or which is this. So he talked to them. Anything like a technical problem, then he talked to my big son Matt, and when his animal stuff come up, then he's called the thief. I said, can you call the thief? I found the prison, and what can I do with this? So that's kind of things, They knows, customer knows who can help them.
Yeah.
To
helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
We had a what you call that homeless.
Yeah, we had a homeless man.
Since
here.
September to last month, we kept him here.
We feed them.
We find out his accommodation to sleep.
Everything we did for him.
We gave food all day.
Yeah. So we
because
do.
He wasn't working. He was a little bit.
So shop is like a platform, like a play. So you can do anything and the customer coming and we help them and they're helping us as well. Lots of way they helping us as well.